Australia, and they are the kangaroos. Follow me. There they are.
Did you know that amongst the many uses of kangaroos, the inner side of the kangaroo skin is waterproof, thus it is used to make raincoats? The kangaroos are indigenous to Australia and they are found in varying habitats ranging from forests to grassy plains up to 25.1 million in population. They have sturdy hind legs and short forelimbs for this mode of travel, up to a fast speed of 30 miles per hour. They adapt well in the natural environment such that red kangaroos are able to. It is undeniable that kangaroos are conscious to a certain extent, as all mammals have social emotions within the context of either wanting to engage or escaping from a limiting environment to places where they can extend their capability with 6 neural emotions: joy, separation, anger, relaxation, nurturance, and sexuality. However, determining consciousness in kangaroos can be difficult as they are unable to express their feelings in human language. Previously, pictures were circulated online showing a dying kangaroo. Other kangaroos in the group stared helplessly in what some people considered as an expression of human-like emotions, as seen in the picture. Kangaroos have been coexisting with humans. The scarcity of natural resources reduces their population drastically. Majority of their habitat has been destroyed or cleared for human activities. However, most governments have been seen preserving the kangaroo's habitat. Besides, numerous controversies are associated. For instance, kangaroos are labelled as pests in causing damage to rangelands and crops, to fences, as well as causing thousands of collisions between vehicles and kangaroos every year. Moreover, kangaroos attack humans while being fed inappropriate food, causing them to get aggressive and grumpy. There was a case where a man had a deep gash on his stomach, as you can see from the picture above. Domestication of kangaroos is possible with suitable characteristics as it is able to learn to recognize humans as being dominant, they are adapted to the changes in temperature or humidity of their environment, they have relatively short lifespans, and are able to breed easily in optimal environments. Kangaroos are labelled as production animals in producing food and other resources for usage or consumption. On the other hand, domestication may be impossible as kangaroos have relatively slow growth rates, have inflexible diet, and are slow in breeding rapidly in captivity. Also, the downside to domesticating kangaroos would be their ability to contract illnesses. As such, not many veterinarians are knowledgeable about kangaroos except those in Australia. Arising welfare issues in the kangaroo population is a concern. Firstly, the commercial harvesting of the kangaroos has affected the survivorship of dependent young at food to starve or die by predation in the absence of maternal care. Thus, the code of practice in the kangaroo management plan stipulates the humane shooting of kangaroos in the brain such that the animals die an instantaneous death without having to suffer. Secondly, in the areas with cluster fences, it tends to cause more damage and stress to kangaroos. Thus, Kangaroo Industry Association of Australia National President Ray Borda echoed RSPCA concerns about lack of government research and has called for more industry consultation. The killing of kangaroos raises multitudes of ethical concerns, including concern for animals, the environment, well-being, indigenous rights, and social justice. Animal protection groups have raised serious concerns about the welfare of joeys and body-short kangaroos. Some environmentalists have argued that eating kangaroo meat is good for the environment, while others have argued that the industry is exploiting Australia's precious wildlife.
So in Australia and other parts of Europe, the government has actually played specific roles in promoting the sustainability of kangaroos. So the government has actually killed up to 1 million of kangaroos in order to promote the sustainability and also to protect the endangered grasslands and wildlife species in nature. And also, on the other hand, the Australian government has also culled up to 2,000 kangaroo species over the year, and this is a way to actually manage the population dynamics of kangaroos in Australia.
Some of the approaches to be taken in managing the future of kangaroos include the conservation and management program in instilling sustainable land use practices to be developed in the long run. The management plan sets up framework for commercial harvesting of kangaroo products to supply internationally and within Australia to assist in balancing environmental, social, and economic interests by ensuring the sustainable use of the resource. Next, it is important to look into issues pertinent to the conservation status of kangaroos as a resource and minimizing the unwanted impacts of high numbers of kangaroos potentially threatened by a range of environmental and anthropogenic factors, which may include climate change, drought, diseases, or predation by other animals. The relationship between kangaroos and humans is sustained with increasing interactions as buffer zones between human and animals are reducing. Humans are encroaching into the territory of kangaroos as the society expands. Thus, the interactions between kangaroos and humans on a daily basis increases. The future approaches in managing the population dynamics of kangaroos include sustainable use of kangaroo products in Australia and internationally by the economic value of these kangaroos. The government has also introduced regulations governing hunting of kangaroos for commercial endeavours. Relevant non-profit organisations have also been creating awareness on the need to follow effective procedures while hunting kangaroos. Besides this, there are numerous groups of people across the country who care for injured and orphaned kangaroos before releasing them into the wild. Also, it is important to manage kangaroo culling in order to sustain usage of land systems and to conserve and restore native species and their habitat for better directions in the future.